I'm Mrs. J, and this is your Commerce Exam Nuggets, Lesson 5, Local Trade. Now before we begin, here are a few things I would need you to get: a pen or a pencil, your notebook or device, and of course your thinking cap. Let's take a look at our objectives for today. Wonderful. So let's recap last lesson of divisions of commerce. Now, commerce is divided into two areas: the aids to trade and trade. For today's lesson, we're going to look at local trade. So, local trade is the exchange of goods or services within a country through retailing and wholesaling. The retailer selling in smaller quantities and wholesaler in larger quantities. Now they're linked through something called the chain of distribution. This is how goods get from the producer to the consumer. And these are all the different chains of distribution. Now let's look at the wholesalers and their main functions. There are 5 of them: warehousing, providing transport, providing a variety of brands, breaking bulk, and offering credit. Now there are 3 main types of wholesalers: the general wholesaler, the specialist wholesaler, and the cash and carry wholesaler. Now retailers, these are their main functions. They provide an outlet, choice of goods, information and advice for customers, after-sales service, and credit facilities. There are a variety of types of wholesalers. They're either large scale, small scale, or they can be your 24-hour outlets. Let's quickly recap. What is the difference between a retailer and a wholesaler? What is one function of a wholesaler and one function of a retailer? And can you remember 2 types of retailers and 2 types of wholesalers? Wow! It's just that simple. Thank you for watching, and remember, with God, virtually anything is possible.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ms. Francis. I'm the mathematics teacher at Inagua All-Age School. Today's panelists are Mrs. Sibalak, Ms. Stirrup, and Ms. Russell. The panelists will be assisting me with today's lesson by answering any questions you have. If you have a question pertaining to today's lesson, please use the question and answer tab at the bottom of the screen. And if you're answering the question asked at any time during the lesson, you can use the chat. Also on our panelists, we have Mrs. McPhee, Mrs. Teresa McPhee. Okay, so let's begin today's lesson. At a fast food restaurant collects the soft drink cans for recycling. The number of cans collected in 2 weeks are given below: 84, 97, 77, 31, 84, 63, 72, and 84. Calculate the median. What is the median of the number of cans collected in 2 weeks? We are calculating the median of the number of cans collected in 2 weeks at a fast food restaurant. Check your answer, Smith and Sands and McKinney. Okay, what do you do next, Angel Brown? Check your answer, Jones. What do you do next, Matthew Campbell? Okay, now let's calculate the mode. What is the mode? Okay, and what is the range? Good job, Marshall. Okay, the median is 80.5. To calculate the median, we would have added 77 plus 84, then divided by 2. The mode is 84, the number that occurs the most, and the range is 66. We would have subtracted 31 from 97. This is a revision of what was taught yesterday, median, mode, and range. Good job, Danielle. So today's lesson is mean. Today's lesson was prepared by Mrs. Dean. The objectives for today's lesson: to find the term mean, calculate the mean or average, explain how to calculate the mean or average, evaluate problems with 85% accuracy, vocabulary review, the sum, the answer to an addition problem, add in, the numbers you added together to get the sum. For example, 6 plus 9 equals 15. 6 and 9 are the add-ins and 15 is the sum. Mean. Mean means average. The average of a group of numbers. For example, 2, 5, 2, and 1. The mean is already calculated to be 3, but let's see how the mean was calculated. Mean is found by evening out the numbers. Therefore, the mean equals 3. How to find the mean of a group of numbers? Step 1. Add all the numbers. The numbers we have here are 8, 10, 12, 18, 22, and 26. The sum of the add-ins is 96. Step 2. Divide the sum by the number of add-ins. The sum is 96. How many add-ins are there in this example? Good job, Marshall, Pinder, Francois, Sands, and Webb. Good job, Kirsten, giving me the answer. Okay, our step 2, divide the sum by the number of add-ins. The number of add-ins there are 6. So we're going to divide 96 by 6. How many groups of 6 can we get out of 9? 1. 6 times 1 equals 6. 9 subtract 6 equals 3. Bring down our 6. We can get 6 groups of 6 out of 36. Therefore, the mean equals 16. Good job to all the students who said the mean for this example is 16. Now try this one. Calculate the mean or average of these numbers. The numbers are as follows. 14, 12, 14, 22, and 23. Remember when you are answering the question to please show as much working as possible so I can see, well, this is where your answer came from. Okay? Good job, Robinson and Black. Good job, Marshall. Okay, Campbell, now what's the second step? Good job, Sands. Good job, Sophia. What's the second step, Coakley? Good job, Rainan. Okay, now. Good job, Etienne. Okay, let's review the question. Step 1, add all the numbers. 14 plus 12 plus 14 plus 22 plus 23 gives us a sum of 85. Step 2, divide the sum by the number of addends. We have 5 addends. Therefore, 85 divided by 5 equals 17. Good job, Brittany. Good job, Coakley. Okay, what is the mean of these numbers? 7, 10, 7, 10, and 16. Okay, our first step is to add the three numbers. 7 plus 10 plus 16 equals 33. Then we're going to divide by 3. 33 divided by 3. Good job, everyone. The mean is 11. What is the mean of these numbers? 2, 9, 14, and 27. Good job, Munnings, Davis, Strong. Okay, 2 plus 9 plus 14 plus 27 equals 52. 52 divided by 4 equals 13. Therefore, the mean of these numbers is 13. Good job to everyone who showed working as best as much as possible. What is the mean of these numbers? 1, 2, 7, 11, and 22. Good job, Black. So the first thing we do is to add all the numbers. 2 plus 7 plus 11 plus 22 equals 43. Yes, Sophia, the answer is correct. Now we're going to divide 43 by 5. Good job, Sans. Good job, Francois. Check your answer, Davis. Good job, Sans, Pinder, Vickers, Rogers, Smith, Webb. Check your answer, Poleg. Good job, Rainan and Knowles. Good job, Eva. Check your answer, Munnings. Good job, Marshall. Okay, what's the next step, Valentina? Good job, Brittany and Shara. Shara, check your answer, please. Check your answer, Robinson. Good job, Maycock, Adderley, and Campbell. When you add 2 plus 7 plus 11 plus 22, the sum is 43. Then you must divide by 5, the total number of addends. The mean of these numbers is 8.6. So let's calculate the mean or average of each set of numbers. Calculate the mean of A. What is the mean of A? Please don't forget to show the steps. Okay. Okay, we're going to work it out right now. Who can tell me step 1? What is the first step? It's the first thing I'm going to do. What is the first thing I'm going to do? Add. Add what? What am I add? Add the numbers. What are the numbers? Add all the numbers. What are the numbers? Okay, 4 plus 10 plus 6 plus 8. Good. Now, what is the sum of 4, 10, 6, and 8? Okay, 28. Okay, that is step 1. Now, what is step 2? We get the sum, that the sum is 28. What is step 2? Divide. What am I dividing? Yes, 28 divided by 4. Okay. So now, what is 28 divided by 4? Good job, Smith, Gibson, Campbell. Holbert, Mackie, Dante, Neely, Brittany, White, Gibson, Oleg, Outing, Knowles, Ronald, okay, Shaquan, Bethel Ann Thompson, Natalie Ann Wilson, Tajari. Okay, 28 divided by 4 equals 7. The mean of question A equals 7. Okay, let's move on to question B. What is the first step? Add. Okay, what are we adding? We're adding 17 plus 34 plus 26 plus 9, the job bringing, plus 10. Okay, let's try this. What is 17 plus 34? What is 17 plus 34? Good job, 51. What is 51 plus 26? 77, good job. What is 77 plus 9? Good job, 86. What is 86 plus 10? 96. The sum of question B is 96. Now what is our next step? What are we going to do? 96 divided by 5. Okay, let's do the long division. How many groups of 5 can I get out of 9? How many? One group. Good. And what is 5 times 1? 5. What's my next step? Add or subtract? Okay, I'm going to subtract. What is 9 subtract 5? 4. Good job. Now what's the next step? Bring down the 6. Okay. How many groups of 5 can I get out of 46? 9. Okay. What is 5 times 9? 45. What is my next step? Subtract. Good. 6 subtract 5 is? Yes, Joshua, it is 1. 4 subtract 4 is? 0. Good job. Okay, I noticed a lot of you said 19.1, then a lot of you said 19 remainder 1. We are in grade 8 now. When we have a remainder, what do we do? When we have a remainder, what do we do? Place decimal point behind quotient. Yes, place a decimal point behind the quotient. I'm going to place my decimal point behind 9. And what's my next step? Add a 0. Okay, now what's next? Bring down the 0. Elizabeth said to bring down the 0. So we're going to bring down our 0. Now we have 10. What do we do next? How many groups of 5 can we get out of 10? Yes, Shaquan, we're dividing, yes. So 2 groups. Yes, Sween, 2 groups. 5 times 2 is? Brittany said 5 times 2 is 10. Elizabeth said the same thing. 5 times 2 is 10. Then we're going to subtract. 0 subtract 0, nothing. 1 subtract 1, nothing. Therefore, our answer The average of question B is 19.2. Also, I want to explain something to y'all. Say we had, a lot of you told me the answer is 19 remainder 1. Okay, we can use 19 remainder 1. If we were to express our answer as a mixed number fraction, we would have had 19 and 1 over 5. 1 over 5. But we want a decimal instead of a mixed number fraction. So we're going to say, well, what is 1 over 5 equivalent to? What decimal is 1 over 5 equivalent to? Good, and 1 over 5 is equal to 0.2. Therefore, we would have said, okay, our answer was 19 and 1/5. Our decimal, therefore, would have been 19.2. So remember, if you want to say remainder 1, remember to put your remainder, express your remainder as a fraction. Then you can convert your fraction to a decimal and you can get your answer. If that's easier for you, then you can do that. If doing long division and adding a decimal point is easier for you, you can do that as well. Okay, are we ready to move on to question C? Okay, let's move on to question C. Okay, I'm going to follow Jandria's working. She said 22 plus 19 plus 22. That's what Jandria said. Now, who's going to tell me the sum? Who's going to tell me the sum of 22, 19, and 22? Okay, Patricia said the sum is 93. Okay, who is going to tell me the next step? Eva said to divide. What am I dividing, Eva? Okay, Irvin and Brianne told me to divide 63 by 3. So 63 divided by 3. Okay, now who is going to tell me the quotient? Okay, Etienne and Dante, Campbell, Sophia, Alden, Bricano, he said the mean is 21. Okay, the mean therefore is 21. Good job, White, Sands, Nemore, Coakley, Cunningham, good job. Okay, Boleg, good job. Are we ready to move on to question 4? Okay, let's see who's going to tell me the first step. Who's going to tell me the first step of question D? Bricano told me to add 4 plus 18 plus 5 plus 9 plus 2 plus 7. Okay, who's going to tell me the sum? What is the sum? Jada. Okay, Jada. Jada told me the sum is 45. Okay, and Sasha Ferguson told me the sum is 45. Who's going to tell me my next step? Sophia said 45 divided by 6. Sophia, you are correct. Who's going to tell me my quotient? Who's going to tell me the mean? What is the mean of this question? Markel told me 7.5. Now, do we agree with Markel? Do we agree that the mean of question D is 7.5? Okay, Markel, we do agree that the mean is 7.5. Question number 2. Are we ready for question number 2? Okay, question number 2. Explain how to calculate the mean or average for 9, 4, 18, 21, and 17. Show all working. Wow, Ivana, you're fast. You're a fast young lady, Ivana. Show all working. Show all working in and explain how to calculate the mean in one answer so I can read it. Etienne said, step one, add all the answers. Step two, divide the sum by the number of addends. Good job. Good job, Sophia. Xavier, yes, you said to add. What about the other steps? Good job, Kirsting. Add the numbers. The sum is 69, then divided by 5. Good job. Good job, Irvin. Tajari, where's you working? Good job, Elizabeth Sands. Good job, Adam. Check your answers, Sasha Ferguson. Okay, Rayanne, that's the first step. Check your sum. Good job, Kelsey Marshall. Ramato, where is he working? Okay, Cunningham, what is the quotient? What does the mean? Check your answer, Brittany. Marquelia, divisor and dividend are incorrectly placed. That is the mean. Marquel. Check your answer, Xavier. Grace, check your sum. Good job, Pinder. You surely did, Shakira. Okay, let's explain how to calculate. Step one, step two, $69 divided by 5. The mean equals 13.8. All of you said 13.8 is the answer. Good job. Here we're reviewing our answers now. And number 2 is correct. Our closing question. Justin said that the mean for 26, 32, 41, and 19 is 18. Is he correct? Explain your answer. Justin said that the mean for 26, 32, 41, and 19 is 118. 118. Is he correct? Explain your answer. Good job, Jaden. Yes, Kelsey, that is correct. Good job, Black. So we can say no. Justin is not correct. He did not. He didn't divide the sum by the number of addends. Therefore, if we would have divided 118 by 4, yes, Elizabeth and Francois, it is 29.5. 118 divided by 4 is 29.5. Therefore, the mean of this question equals 29.5. Yes, Tajari, it is 29.5. See, it's shown right here. When we divided 118 by 4, we get 29.5. Correct? Justin is incorrect. The mean is 29.5. He did not divide the sum by the number of addends. What have you learned today? Thank you, Jandria. What have you learned today? Learned how to divide better, how to find the mean in a group of numbers, to find the mean or average, I learned to calculate the mean. Okay. Thank you all for being a wonderful audience. Our next class is tomorrow at 11 a.m. See y'all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.
Well, hello there, boys and girls. I hope you are having an awesome day today. It's Miss Watkins here, and today we'll be learning about bar graphs. I want you to put on your thinking caps because we're about to think. And here are our objectives for today. At the end of this video, you will be able to state what is a graph, recognize bar graphs, observe bar graphs to draw conclusions. That means you will know what is a graph, be able to identify a bar graph when you see one, and look at a bar graph to give information or to tell a story. Have you ever noticed every day in your classroom, your teacher gives you different options for lunch? Then she asks students to raise their hand for what they want. That's because we all like different foods. Do you know that a graph can be used to show that information? What is a graph, you may ask? A graph is a picture that gives you information. Graphs tell an awesome story. Now, today, our focus is on a special type of graph called a bar graph. And there are certain things to look for so that when you see one, you will know one. Repeat after me. When I see it, I will know it. Good job. When recognizing a bar graph, there will be numbers. Yes, numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There will also be pictures or words, and those pictures and words will be there to guide you along the way. And lastly, there will definitely be bars in different colors. And these are how the bars look. They're like a tall rectangle. And they will always be in different colors so that they don't confuse you. So whenever you see these bars, you will know that that is possibly a bar graph. Now, here's the fun part. Here's your first example of a bar graph. Let's look at it and examine it to make sure that this is definitely a bar graph. What all do you see? Do you remember the important things to recognize a bar graph? The first clue I see are numbers 0 to 10. Then I see pictures of fruits. And the last thing I see are the different colored bars. This is definitely a bar graph. Give yourself one pat on the shoulder. Now, let me explain what is happening here. These fruits are here because we all like different fruits. We have an orange, a banana, a pear, and an apple. Next, the numbers are here to show how many people like each fruit. Did you get that? Let me explain it again for you. See, All of us like a certain fruit. And so a group of people were shown these fruits and they were asked which fruit did they like best. These numbers here represent how many people like each fruit. Let's take a look. Let's look at the fruit banana. Use your finger to see where the bar stops and then follow the line until you get to the number. How many people like bananas? Good job! 7 people like bananas. Pretty easy, right? Let's go on. Remember I told you that graphs give information? Well, that's exactly what's happening here. This graph is giving information about how many people like each fruit. Let us draw some more conclusions to see how many people like other fruits. They want to know how many people like apples and how many people like oranges. Let's look for the apple. Point to the apple. Now, use your finger and go all the way up to the top of the bar. Now move across the line to the number. How many people like apples? Excellent. 10 people like apples. Let's try the oranges. Find the oranges. How many people like oranges? Let's move all the way up and move across the line to the number. Good job. 5 people like oranges. Kiss your brain. You are a pro. Let's get in some more work. We have some animals. Do you know these animals? Good. We have a cat, dog, fish, and a bird. We have pictures and words to help us. Then we have the number of students who like each pet. Here are our bars that will tell us the information we need to know. Let's go to number 1. How many like cats? Find the cat. Good. Now tell me, how many students like cats? Let's see. First, you find the cat. Then, move all the way up to the top of the bar. And now, move across the line. How many students like cats? Good job. 7 students like cats. Let's put a tick in the box. Good job. Let's go to number 2. How many like fish? Let's see. Here's the fish. Go all the way up. Now move across the line. 4 students like fish. Last one, number 3. How many like dogs and birds all together? What does the keyword all together tells us? Good job. It tells us that we need to add. Who remembered that? I am quite sure you did. Now, what do we need to add? They want to know how many students like dogs and how many students like birds. Let's see. Find the dogs. Go all the way up. Now move across the line. Good job. 8 students like dogs. Let's find the birds. That's a short bar. Move all the way to the left. Follow the line. How many students like birds? Excellent. 1 student like birds. All together means we need the plus sign. We now have an addition number sentence. And we know how to solve this, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Put it in a box and make it cheesy. Let's draw our circles to find our sum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Now let's count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many students like dogs and birds all together? 9. Excellent job. Pat yourself on the shoulder 5 times and give yourself some kisses. You are doing an excellent job. Let us recap and think about all of the things we have learned today. A graph gives us information. There are numbers, pictures, words, and bars to let us know we are looking at a bar graph. And after we have examined the bar graph, we can draw some conclusions because we know a lot of information. Well, boys and girls, I think you did a super job today. Until next time, see you later.
These are your 5 keys to safer food. Keep clean to prevent contamination. Separate raw and cooked foods to avoid cross-contamination. Cook thoroughly to kill microorganisms. Keep food at safe temperatures, either hot or cold, to prevent bacterial growth. Use safe water and safe raw materials to avoid contamination. Food producers are the ones primarily responsible for the safety of the food you buy. But you can protect yourself and your family from diseases in the home by applying the 5 keys to safer food. Use them. You also have a role to play.
Depression among older people is common. It is often overlooked. Loneliness and loss of independence are causes. Depression can be treated. The first step is talking.